My name is Wendy Clem. I've been going to Northridge for a little over 5 years. Most people know my son Jordan. He's usually wheeling around. Life is going pretty good right now, but it's not always been that way for us. I actually grew up in Portland, Oregon. Grew up in the 80s with just my dad, which was kind of unusual. Didn't have a lot of contact with my mom until I was in about 5th grade. Then we had set visitation that was court ordered, so that was when I finally kind of got to know my mom a little bit. Not having that set relationship with either one of my parents just caused a lot of hurt in life, a lot of questions as to why I was around. If my parents didn't even want me, then how can anybody else want me around? Kind of what good was I for if even my parents didn't want to have anything to do with us? So I kind of hit a low point in life after high school. I moved out at 18. Didn't, like I said, have a really good relationship with either parent. Just kind of was wandering through life trying to find love and acceptance some way. But I just knew that I needed something different because the way I was trying to find love and acceptance just was not working at all. I still felt pretty lonely and empty inside. Shortly after I decided to go back to church, I was baptized. But then after that, I actually ended up pregnant. And I just really knew that something had to change because life was not going the way I wanted it to. I knew that I didn't want that kind of life for the child that I was going to have. So when I was about 4 months pregnant, I moved all the way across country from Portland to East Tennessee. I remember being in the operating room just praying nonstop to God. And I didn't really have that good relationship with God, but I knew that that was just who I had to turn to because I literally had no one in the operating room with me when he was being born. So that was kind of the turnaround for me. And shortly after that, we were actually introduced to a couple ladies that kind of took us in and accepted us as family here in East Tennessee. They basically helped guide my relationship with Jesus, and I found love and acceptance in a way that was just a pure, genuine acceptance, regardless of faults, regardless of the history. Through my relationship that they helped me build with Jesus, I just learned that that's where true love and acceptance comes from.